ready for another huge night of high school football in Central Indiana. It is week 5 already of our new Game of the Week on MyIndy TV 23, so not so new anymore. You should be getting used to it by now. Our broadcast team is here, of course, Greg Rakestraw and Lance Shive. Thanks for joining us once again this week. Appreciate it. Okay, tonight, or not tonight, tomorrow night. I always get that in my head wrong. Tomorrow night, it is Lawrence North versus Carmel. So you're saying it's the matchup with different strengths here?
Absolutely. LN is one of the better offensive teams in the area. They suffered their second consecutive loss last week to North Central, but scored 27 points. They've scored 27 points in every game. Carmel's given up 21 points the last 3 weeks combined, and they've only given up 1 second-half touchdown all season. So much like it was against North Central for the Wildcats last week, strength versus strength, Lawrence North offense, Carmel defense. Okay, Lance, so what are we specifically looking for in this game?
I'll tell you what, if you're Carmel, you've got to find a balance. They're starting a sophomore quarterback in Zach Osborne. They have a great running tandem with Downing and with Rogers, and so if they can find balance with the young sophomore, I like Carmel's chances. If you're Lawrence North, you've got to keep doing what you've done. You've got over 30 explosive plays in the last 4 weeks, so they live and die by the big plays. So if you're Carmel, limit the big plays of Lawrence North. If you're Carmel, again, you need to find a balance offensively.
Okay, what other games are we looking at? All
right, so in the mix, Center Grove and North Central is the first game that comes to mind. Warren Central and Ben Davis, huge rivalry game, but the Giants appear to be a little bit down this year. And now let's go to the parochial schools. Southport and Chittard, kind of a big cross-class game with a 6A power versus one of the better teams in 3A, coming off a loss to Cathedral last week. And Cecina and Roncalli. Cecina has not won this game in 25 years. This is the last time these two teams are scheduled to play. But Cecina is #1 in 2A, and Roncalli is 0-4, so it might be a final shot for Cecina to pick up that victory.
That's huge right there. All right, Lance, anything else?
I'll tell you, we're just anxious to see how John Hebert does tomorrow night. Again, Carmel has been in the state finals year in and year out, seeing if they can find that mix offensively to go with their great defense.
Okay, Lance, Greg, thanks. Always a pleasure. See you again next week.
Yes, ma'am.
And now looking ahead to this week's Zone, our sports team invites you to join their tailgate at Chittard tomorrow. The Trojans, we just mentioned it, host Southport. Our game of the week is Lawrence North at Carmel. That's the matchup you can watch live on our sister station. So see it at 7 o'clock tomorrow night on MyIndy TV 23. Randy, now all we need is the weather.
You know, I think